Alrighty boys, here we go. Another new strategy that we have tried to develop today. Well, I've been trying to develop it for a little while. I've seen people try things with dart monkeys lately, and I've decided, you know what, maybe I should try it too. Alright, so let's try these dart monkeys. Now first off, you have to understand that I do not have 4th tier dart monkeys yet. I don't have infinite medallions like some people, and I don't have a billion battle score either, so I don't have time to get all those medallions just yet. I mean, eventually we'll get there, but for right now, I don't. So, just keeping that into consideration, Super Monkey Fan Club would be a very nice thing to have, you know, late game. Maybe even be useful right around level 15 through 18. Maybe get it up by then. I mean, it's $9,000, but yeah, you can probably afford that in some certain crazy circumstances where you go intense amounts of economy. And also Juggernaut. You know, Juggernaut's one of those things that's kind of underrated in some circumstances. For example, if you get 3 Juggernauts and then put them on, I know that sounds expensive, but if you get 3 Juggernauts, they, like, even though they miss a lot, the times they hit, they do massive, massive damage. And they do a lot more popping power than, let's say, a bunch of 0-3 Dart Monkeys. So if you get a couple of those guys up and mix them up with the 0-3 Dart Monkeys, you have accuracy and you have tremendous popping power on top of whenever you use your battle energy, or even Super Monkey Fan Club. Could you just imagine the amount of popping power that you can have with these Dart Monkeys? Yeah, but the underlying factor is it's expensive. Dart monkeys are expensive, and lots of times you can get cheaper defenses that work maybe a little bit better, if not around the same. So, overall, I would recommend maybe going Dart Monkeys if you feel like it, if you like your Super Monkey Fan Club, and if you can use Juggernaut effectively, hey, go right ahead, be my guest. Also, Juggernauts have a bonus versus ceramics as well. I think they do. I think it takes 2 Juggernauts to pop a ceramic. I think that's the way it works, instead of 10 hits, which would be just plain terrible if they had that many hits to kill a ceramic. It would just be almost worthless, to be honest. Alright, so we got a crap load of economy today. Holy bejesus. Do you guys understand how much economy we have right now? We have two 0 farms. We have a crap load of economy that we're getting in here with these green balloons, and he is still not rushing us. So, just understanding, look at my defense. What? I have a Dart Monkey, and that's it. One solo Dart Monkey. This epic Dart Monkey right here is taking care of every single balloon that's come at us so far, and yet we're still no lives lost. But also keep in mind that another weakness to Dart Monkeys is when people rush you with pink balloons or black balloons. Yeah, so there are ways around that. I mean, you can spam a lot of 0 or low-level Dart Monkeys and 0-0 Dart Monkeys or something like that. That'll help out versus the pinks as well, but to be honest, then you're going to be a little hurt on grouped popping power as well, and all that nonsense, and then you kind of waste a lot of money on those just random Dart Monkeys, and then they're not even good for late game. They're only good for popping the pinks or maybe the blacks. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Blacks and pinks, they're weak against. They really are, and it's just hard to get a good defense against those guys with the Dart Monkeys. So with the Lightning Wizard being able to pop pinks pretty much all the way down to nothing, and also lots of blacks, maybe they're a little bit better way to start off, even against these Dart Monkeys. Or maybe even start off with 1-0-0 Dart Monkey or something like that, just to clean up a few of the beginning balloons, then switch on over to a Wizard really quick, and then if you need to, switch on over to 0-3 Dart Monkeys after that. Oh yeah, just getting crazy over here, all these thought processes that could possibly happen. So with our intense economy, 400 in-game economy, and 2 farms, we are doing fairly okay. But I'm still afraid. I'm still very afraid of, guess what I am afraid of, guys? You guys know it, those rainbows. So I'm going to continue on here with my 0-3 Dart Monkeys. Again, I do not have Juggernauts. If I had Juggernauts, I'd probably use a couple, or at least one. But they're okay. Now, Dart Monkeys are one of the only towers that I think are not only okay early game, they're okay mid-game, and they're okay late game. Most towers, they kind of have a specific niche that they're good at. For example, boomerangs, it's really hard to use them in the beginning game. It's way easier to use them in the mid game, you know, rainbows and ceramics and stuff like that. Boomerangs are good. But once you get to the Moabs, they really don't have a lot of Moab popping power. Wizards too. I mean, wizards are okay against the beginning stuff. They're decent in the mid game. They have a reasonable amount of popping power. Still weak versus rerows. Then once you get to late game, they're still kind of decent again. You know, they can pop the Moabs with the Fire Mage, but they're still not the best Moab popping power. So they're just kind of like bad, decent, decent. You know, it's just different. And then I surprisingly beat that guy with a couple of regrow rainbows right there on at the very end there. I wasn't even planning on doing that. And then there's a couple other towers that are kind of only good in certain situations. But Dart Monkeys, hey, they're overall just a decent tower to use. Doesn't happen very often. So now we got a nice long level versus one. Want to die? So, well, he said no. He didn't want to die. So that's good, I suppose. It's good that he didn't want to die, but that's too bad. I'm going to defeat you, my friend. I must defeat you with my bloons. So I decided, hey, let's try out a couple different strategies here. There's no point in just doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. That gets boring, right? I mean, yeah, we found the best strategy, I think, or one of the best strategies. We found decent ways to play the game, and now we need to play fun. So let's play fun-like, and this is fun. So you know what I'm noticing is my dart monkeys are allowing me to get more economy, but at the same time, I'm definitely taking a hit with these balloons getting through my defense, as well as, you know, if he started to rush me with balloons, it'd be hard to catch up. I mean, think about it. Rushing me with pinks or something like that, he could probably overwhelm me pretty darn fast with those guys. Even just regular reds or blues, it's just like I don't have enough popping power at all. At all. But I could easily get it, you know, 0-3 dart monkeys and stuff, if at all necessary. But I decided to go heavy economy. Like, by level 4, I already had these farms. And keep in mind that I really try and not use battle energy in the early game here. Now that would help me get so much more economy, but I'm not a battle energy witch. Sometimes I use battle energy, I'll admit it, you know, right around level 12 and 13. Sometimes even on level 8, I use the battle energy to survive. But I can gladly say that I don't think I've ever used battle energy like 5 times in a game, 6 times in a game, maybe once or twice, but I'm never that person that uses battle energy that much. I can literally play for an hour straight and not run out of battle energy. That's how much stuff I usually have. That's how little I actually use it. Anyways, my economy is still really, really good, and I'm also still overwhelming him with green balloons. One thing that I like about this whole economy sending thing is that it really stops your enemy from getting as much economy as he wants to. He's not used to people rushing him with green balloons on level 6. He's used to going farms. So once he sees that, he's like, oh crap, what am I going to do? I got to build more stuff, or I'm going to lose lives. And a lot of times people are not the types of people that like to lose lives, most of the time. Sometimes people do not care, kind of like me. I'm the I don't care type of person, but some people, they really don't want to lose those little lives. They just, like, as soon as they see 118, they're like, build stuff! Build stuff! Oh my god! We're dying! We're losing the game! No! And now you're down to 147 lives. And then I'm just like, dude, you gotta chill out over there. You gotta chill out. You're not dying yet. You're not in a pot of acid. It's okay. But then I look at his side of the screen, I'm like, dude, he's got a crazy amount of economy. Not really. I mean, think about it. We got 400 in-game economy. He's got none of that. He's got 250. And then, I mean, he's got those nice farms right there. That is good. But still nothing too crazy. I mean, look at that. We actually spent less money than him. So overall, yeah, I'm thinking my economy is better. And it's more well-rounded. So I decided to rush with a couple quick regrow blacks over here. Just seeing if maybe we can sneak a few of them through. But it looks like, no, man. His 0-3 dart monkeys did a pretty decent job there. Now, if I kept sending them out for, like, ever, I probably could have started overwhelming him. But I didn't want to waste all that money on a kind of late game rush. I don't want to do that, so I just stuck with this stuff. Also, a 3rd tier farm. Pretty interesting, my friends. Pretty darn interesting. I'm preparing more. Oh, he lost some lives on those, too. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. So I also got 4th tier cannons, so I can definitely use cannons to my advantage today. One of the most overpowered towers in the game still, believe it or not, is a 4th tier cannon. A 4-2 cannon. It's redonkulous on a lot of levels, on a lot of... It can pop literally almost everything. If you have a couple extra towers just to help out a tiny, tiny bit, you can pop any type of balloon down to basically nothing. Even like almost infinite ceramics, it'll pop them down to almost nothing with just a few extra bonus towers. A few dart monkeys, a few boomerangs, a few something, you're going to pop them all. You really are. And that's why I think I'd really like to somehow get cannons into my strategy, which, hey, winkety wink, maybe we'll start using some cannons pretty darn soon. So anyways, I just tried to go for a really quick Regal Rainbow Rush, and look at that, oh my god, he's using his battle energy. There's just so many Regal Rainbows that he's trying to, oh man, it looks like we're going to totally beat him right here. Tons of balloons just got through, but he didn't lose. What? We gotta go for another rush. We sent another $2,000 Regal Rainbow Rush, but now he's got no battle energy. He's got tons of farms and stuff, but is he gonna be able to survive right here? He's got one Tornado Wizard, but no, could he possibly live through this? No freaking way. Look at all those balloons all over the place. And come on. Yes, doing damage, and we took him down. He had like $10,000 worth of farms right there, or more, but he didn't do them. So there was a sneak peek right there if you guys caught that. Otherwise, we're going to go on through here. We got a Dart Monkey right now. We got a Wizard. We got a Foam. And then we got a nice little Mortar. So, alright. So let's talk about, do I think this is a reasonable way to play the game? Okay. So let's first of all talk about the flaws. Dart monkeys, again, they're kind of bad versus regrow rainbows unless you get juggernauts, which are kind of expensive and hard to get by level 13, and they're also not foolproof. They're not fail-proof. They can still make you lose games, especially if they send out gigantic rushes or you don't get them in the perfect spot, and the juggernauts start attacking in like not straight lines. You want them to attack in straight lines, and oftentimes when you want them to attack in straight lines, you put them on last, and then regrows tend to regrow more when you put things on last, usually. So all that added together, dart monkeys are not good versus regrows. Combine that with the fact that wizards are not good versus regrows, and you get a poop fest. I think your biggest problem is just going to be regrows every single game with these dart monkeys. There's just no way around it. Even if you get like a magical Super Monkey fan club by the time you get to level 13, which could happen. I mean, you can get enough money for that. It's just tough, but you can get enough money for that. If you do, you're probably going to have to sell all your farms again, and just it's going to be tough. It's just going to be tough, guys. So I'm going to say don't do this as a strategy. Yeah, you can if you want. It's not like you're going to lose every single game. As you can tell, I'm still winning games. But it's still not one of those things where it's just easy to do, where I think the boomerang wizard strategy is actually fairly easy. You just get a nice little pattern down, and you can do everything just fine. Whereas this one, you're going to have to build some stuff to beat the pink balloon sometimes, and sometimes you're going to have to build the black balloons. You're going to try to get farms, but then you're going to get caught behind, and these things are just going to run right through your defense. And then you look at his side, and it's like, oh, you just only got 0-3 dart monkeys. And then you try and overwhelm him with black balloons, and then you can't do it because his dart monkeys are way better than yours magically somehow. I don't know, I don't understand it, but that's what happens. Or maybe he just puts them on better targeting, which of course mine are really bad targeted. So let's start targeting these guys. We're going to put them on last and stuff like that. Maybe that'll get some extra pop and power out of them. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're doing a lot more pop and power when I target them a little bit better, on top of the fact that I got like 4 of them now. Frickin' 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dart monkeys, and 3 of them are 0-3. Alright, so money, not going so hot this game. I will admit it. I've only got 250 economy compared to last game, 400. I only got 2 farms compared to last game where I had like 3 2-0 farms. Ridiculous, I know. So I decided to go for a quick oh no. What the heck, guys? That puts me at a huge disadvantage. I was thinking, you know what, he's only got 0-3 dart monkeys, let's rush the crap out of him. Then I saw the cannon just a little bit too late, and now I'm feeling bad about myself. That was just a poorly planned rush right there, or just a perfectly timed cannon. You know, I should have known that he's gonna have a cannon or something. So, anyways, oh man, who the heck's calling me? All right. Ugh. Okay, I'll answer that in a few seconds. Anyways, yeah, the video is almost done, so let's see what's up. I'm going to rush in with a couple regrow leads really quick and see what happens with these. I don't know. Sometimes I can do damage with regrow leads. Sometimes they just don't cause any problems. I just don't understand it 100%. So, regrow rainbows all over the place. Go, 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 go. Maybe we can take him down with these regrow rainbows. He doesn't have that much popping power. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I only have 1 farm left. I have, like, no economy. I have, like, no good defense. Please go through his defense. And it looks like we could take him down. Yeah, we're going to take him down. Yeah. Yeah! So that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. As always, please press like if you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a very nice day.